Testing, testing. We are just trying to get everything to work right now. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. But hey, I got Twitch, I got Mixer, and I got Facebook working. Sorry, YouTube. I tried. I think. No. YouTube works. YouTube works. Okay. Restream tells me YouTube is not working, but I see it working. So, can't argue with this. Alright. We're just waiting a few more minutes. And we will have. There we go. We will have the Pokemon 2018 press conference. YouTube is not working well from the look of it, so sorry about this. What I am going to do is I'm going to record this, that way it's all live, and if I have to, I'll just manually upload it to YouTube, so that's starting now. Hello, Pokemon trainers! Professor Chime here, and I am hoping that YouTube works for this Pokemon 2019 press conference from Tokyo, Japan. It starts in roughly 5 minutes. I am excited to see what this actually is going to entail because it could be a bunch of things. There's just no telling. Um, One thing that is notable is they did not say the words video game in the press conference, which makes me think there's multimedia going on. We could be learning new things about mobile games, Switch games, potentially movies, or any other type of multimedia as well. But yeah, there's just no telling. For all we know, they could throw a curveball and give us Snap 2 for all we know. I don't know. What? Let me know in the comments what you think it's going to be. We got a couple more minutes for predictions. I'm hoping for Mystery Dungeon. I'm hoping for Snap 2, maybe Pokken Tournament 2. Um, there's a bunch of things that it could be. I see Dark Shiloh said, "What's up? Hey, what's up to you?" Alright. We are just waiting. I see people watching in here. Am I. Do I have people talking to me on Twitch that I don't see? Hold on. There is a possibility. Um. Nope. Nope, but I see all these people in here watching me on YouTube. We're gonna get to see some real live uh, squeals, squeals of joy. Hopefully. Um. Other than that, I definitely squeals of joy. Hopefully. Ooh, that is not what I wanted. Ooh, okay, sorry about that. All right, so might as well come hang out with me while we watch this presentation over on YouTube. If you are watching this on anything else, feel free to find me on ProfessorChime.com. I'll take you straight to my YouTube gaming channel. Um, I'm at a loss. I don't know what we could be getting here in a couple of minutes. There's just so many things that it could be. I love how Joe Merrick from Cerebi said mobile mystery dungeon, and he said he would squeak or scream if that happened. That's probably true. That's probably not something that we want. But a mystery dungeon on the Switch would be fantastic. Um, Generally, these press conferences have been pretty good when it comes to different mobile games. Like Pokemon Go came from one of these. We actually have music. Pokemon, it changed. It's Pokemon business strategy announcement now. This music is nice. So stream will begin momentarily in about 2 minutes from the look of it. I see a bunch of people in here. Hi, Andrew Animates. How you doing? I see some people in here on Facebook, on my Facebook. Twitch is always so weird because I actually I don't know why people don't go to my Twitch, but I have 6 people right now watching me on YouTube. So cool. I'm glad I got YouTube working. That way I can hang out with the cool, awesome people. Oh, let's see. This is interesting. The pedestals are a Pokeball and a Great Ball. Got the different Pokemon up on the uh, screen here. It's a bunch of old school art I'm noticing. Not too old, but like that Gengar is old school art. That Pidgey and the Caterpie. Um, there's no telling, honestly. It's a business strategy announcement. This No problem, Justin. Thank you for joining me. We've got about under a minute before something goes on. The lights just dimmed. Oh, okay. Alright, what is going on? Okay. Map of the world. Oh, that was cute. Came out of the Pokeball. To walk over to the Pokeball. Alright, Ishihara.
Good morning. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Okay.
大家早上好，我是 The Pokemon Company 的石原。
本日はポケモン事業戦略発表会にお越しいただき誠にありがとうございます。
Thank you for taking the time to attend today's Pokemon Business Strategy announcement.
Okay,
首先
you're welcome.
非常感谢大家光临今天的宝可梦事业战略发表会。
本日はポケモンが取り組む次世代のプロジェクトをパートナーとともにいくつかご紹介し、ポケモンの未来を知ってもらえるそんな機会にしたいと考えています。
Today, I would like to reveal some upcoming Pokemon projects that we are working on with our partners to give you a preview of the future of Pokemon.
Projects. Okay.
今天我想与各位合作伙伴一同为大家介绍
With
宝可梦在
partners.
新时代的游戏
Projects with partners.
希望大家能借此機会对宝可夢的未来有所了解。
さて、プロジェクトの発表に入る前に、先ほどからお聞きの通り、本日の発表は日本語、英語に新たに中国語を加えました。今後、中国語を母国語とするユーザーにもより分かりやすく多くのサービスを提供していきたいと考えているためです。
As you can already tell, our announcements today will be made not just in Japanese and English, but also in Chinese. This is because going forward, we plan to deliver more of our services to Pokemon fans who are native speakers of Chinese.
在正式进入发表之前，我想大家应该已经注意到了，今天的发表不仅有日语和英语，还有中文。我们希望在今后能为以母语为宝可梦爱、以中文为母语的宝可梦爱好者提供更多的服务。
では、ここからは同時通訳に変えてお送りします。
For the rest of today's presentation, we will switch to simultaneous translation.
那么现在开始将换为同声
Simultaneous. That's not gibberish. We're about to get it all solved.
Movies, including Pokemon's first Hollywood film, Detective Pikachu.
Okay, talking about Detective Pikachu.
Mr. Matsuoka from Toho on stage.
Alright, Toho. Hey, Pokemap Plays, I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be about, like, Sword or Shield. That's next week.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Matsuoka from Toho. This is a bit of a sudden announcement, but the day after tomorrow, assuming the motion is approved, I will be appointed as an external board member to the Pokemon Company's board of directors.
Oh, that's cool. That's not relevant to us.
Closely with the company.
But the fact that Toho is directly here.
Detective Pikachu debuted in theaters on May 3rd. It
Yep.
has received a lot of praise around the world. As a movie based on a Japanese IP, it's right up there with Godzilla in terms of box office success.
I would probably agree with that.
Toho was an investor in the Detective Pikachu project, and we also handled the distribution in Japan. We have this summer's movie coming up, and we look forward
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
to take on new creative challenges alongside Pokemon in the movie business in the future.
Well, that's basically confirming another live-action
And while I
Pokemon.
shouldn't be promoting the new Godzilla movie here today, for those who want to see Ken Watanabe on the big screen again, I hope you will find your way to theaters starting the day after tomorrow. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. Ishihara.
Good job.
Mr. Matsuoka, thank you.
Yeah, I got pizza rolls for this, by the way. They're
It was
still
nice
hot.
of you to so casually insert that bit of news that was so completely unrelated to Pokemon. Thank you. Setting Godzilla aside, the Detective Pikachu movie was based on a Nintendo 3DS game of the same name. One of the three companies involved in the original creation of Pokemon, called Creatures, developed it. The 3DS game's story ended on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Are we getting a sequel? We're getting a sequel.
Conclusion to the story will
There we
finally be
go.
coming to Nintendo Switch.
Nice! Detective Pikachu 2.
I hope fans will look forward to seeing a different take on the ending to the story than what you saw in theaters.
If you haven't seen the movie, it's fantastic.
At Changi Airport in Singapore, which is one of the premier airports in Asia, a massive commercial facility called Jewel was opened. Within Jewel, we opened Pokemon Center Singapore.
Nice, Singapore. Very cool.
This store represents our flagship location in the region. Pokemon centers are not just shops for Pokemon products.
What else are
represent
they?
Fun spaces for Pokemon
Oh.
fans to gather and enjoy a variety of software and hardware services. To tell you more about future initiatives for Pokemon Center, I would like to invite the president of Pokemon Center, Mr. Uego, onto stage.
So this is a big business meeting, but the fact that we got Detective Pikachu 2, that's awesome so far.
I'm Uego from Pokemon Center. Today's conference is being held in the Shibuya district of Tokyo, which is a major cultural center of Japan and world-renowned tourist destination.
It's hot.
See the Shibuya
So hot.
Shopping Center open soon, which will also be the home of our newest Pokemon Center that we are calling Pokemon Center Shibuya. We are planning to open at the same time as Shibuya Parko in fall of this year.
We need some more Pokemon centers in
It
America.
is being built under a new concept that merges Pokemon with the latest technology and with support from other partners will surely become not just a place to shop, but an exciting destination for Pokemon fans to visit. Please take a look at the short video. It shows off the concept.
Oh, that's nice.
As you can see in the video, the new location will feature a stylish black design with a Mewtwo statue positioned at the entrance.
Oh, that's slick. I like that.
A new Pokemon Center experience that visitors will want to tell their friends and family about, and also building a mutually enriching relationship with the town of Shibuya and the Shibuya Parko Shopping Center. That's it from Pokemon Center. Back to you, Mr. Ishihara.
Justin over on YouTube, I
Thank you.
see you. Am I gonna stream next week? Probably not for the
The same Shibuya Parko
actual direct because it's like
shopping
early
center
in the morning,
we are opening
and I
our
actually work that day,
Pokemon Center.
so I'll be watching
It
it
was recently
from my
announced
desk,
that there are
but not
plans for a
necessarily
Nintendo
streaming.
Tokyo store to open. We want Nintendo Tokyo and Pokemon Center Shibuya to be good partners and are working on collaborations to provide even better experiences to customers of both locations. With Pokemon Center and Nintendo Tokyo, we look forward to seeing Shibuya Parko become a destination for fans of video games to gather and enjoy great experiences. I'd like to invite our next guest on stage, Mr. Ethan Wong from NetEase.
NetEase, alright, a mobile game. That's what this means. It's some sort of mobile game. So what are we gonna get? AR Pokemon Snap? That'd be cool.
Hi everyone. I'm Ethan Wong from NetEase. NetEase is the second largest game developer in the world with an annual active user base of over 550 million globally. Since 2001, NetEase has developed over 200 games in multiple genres, with massive popularity. Up to this April, 4 of the top 10 most popular games in China are made by NetEase. Since the very beginning, we've always been dedicated to creating the best and innovative games for game lovers. Today, we are honored to announce that we're releasing the first official Pokemon games in China, Pokemon Quest.
No, that's actually very cool. That means that Pokemon Quest is going to China.
Pokemon Quest China will preserve the core experience of
That makes a lot of sense with NetEase,
while adding
actually.
PvP and social system.
Oh, PvP and social? That's awesome. I wonder if we're gonna get that.
1.7 million players have already pre-registered for the game, and we've seen a lot of enthusiasm among fans. We will continue to work closely with the Pokemon Company and Game Freak on Pokemon Quest China, creating this game with our passion. In the future, we will bring more interesting Pokemon games into China.
Magikarp, jump.
Please stay tuned. Thank you.
You can get Pokemon Shuffle.
Thank you, Mr. Ethan Wong.
Very cool. Nothing that really pertains to us yet,
The
other
development
than
of this
Detective
powered-up
Pikachu 2.
version of Pokemon Quest is progressing at a speed I haven't seen before in Japan, and I continue to be amazed by NetEase's technical ability. And they all love Pokemon too, making this very much a passion project for the team. At Pokemon, we believe we have found a great partner with NetEase.
Wonder if those will leak back to us, because I actually really like
Me to
Quest.
welcome another guest for our next announcement.
Another announcement. They're just coming out. Boom. Hey, Masuda!
Hello, everyone. I'm Masuda from Game Freak.
I love Masuda. He's so nice.
I'm here to talk about the future of Pokemon. Pokemon was born as a video game for the Game Boy and has evolved into a wide variety of content beloved by trainers all around the world. With the release of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee for Nintendo Switch, as well as Pokemon Go, we have also seen a large number of new players who are experiencing Pokemon for the very first time.
Yay. That always makes me so happy.
In recent years, the world of Pokemon has become broader than we could have ever imagined before. At the same time, we also have a great many players who have gone from Game Boy Advance to Nintendo DS and also on to Nintendo 3DS using
All the above.
connectivity features to to bring their Pokemon with them on adventures through various regions along the way.
Yay.
These Pokemon exist beyond just a single game or hardware device and have become irreplaceable to their trainers. This special relationship is something unique to the Pokemon world. With so many different parts of this Pokemon world,
What are we
we
about to
wanted to
get?
make a single location where they could all come together
Ooh.
and use that to deliver a new experience that not only connects Pokemon with a variety of games, but also connects players with each other. We're calling it Pokemon Home.
Pokemon Home. Oh, that's cute. What is this?
The concept behind Pokemon Home is to be a place where all Pokemon can gather. We're developing it as a cloud service.
Oh! Pokemon Bank?
And Nintendo
Oh, man.
that will allow you to bring over the Pokemon that have shared in your
Yes!
adventures.
I was wondering about that. Oh, thank God.
3DS, we created a service, a service called Pokemon Bank that allowed players to bring Pokemon from past games into the latest series of the games in the system. With Pokemon Home, we aimed to leave behind the boundaries of a single system and allow for players to connect with Pokemon Bank, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, the upcoming Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield games, and also Pokemon Go.
I was wondering about this. So
Take
wondering.
great care to preserve the value that each of these Pokemon have to their trainers, and in the future, the content in which you can play with your Pokemon will continue to expand even further.
Yeah, it's totally basically a new Pokemon Bank.
Trading functionality, allowing you to trade anytime, anywhere, as long as you have your smartphone with you.
Oh,
With your friends face to face,
that's gonna be great.
or with anyone else from around the world over the internet. And getting a large number of people in a single location together to trade all at once is another cool feature we're looking into implementing.
Very cool.
As the place where all Pokemon can gather, we plan to launch it in early 2020. We're working hard to create a new future for people and their Pokemon, so I hope you'll look forward to it. We also plan to reveal more news about Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
Next week.
June 5th, next week, at 6 a.m.
What? Whoa. It just froze on me. Why are you freezing on me? This is actually freezing on me.
on Pacific,
There we go.
Pacific time, and a special Nintendo Direct, so please do not miss it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we already knew about it. It's at 9 a.m. my time. I'm not doing a stream. I'm just gonna say it's 9 a.m.
Next,
for me.
please take a look at this video.
No, they're not talking about Sword and Shield at all today. There's no reason for it to. We get a full 15-minute direct next week. Come on. Come on, Internet. Come on. What is going on here? This is, I think, on their end, because I'm not getting any internet connectivity issues here. There we go. Weird. So many kilometers. So many. They're just keeping on going. Are they gonna say they hit some sort of landmark or something? Milestone?
Pokemon made walking into entertainment. Our daily life has become more colorful, active, and fulfilling.
Miss my old pocket Pokemon Pikachu.
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Pokemon could enrich our everyday lives even further.
Even further? I don't think that's possible. You can't really see back here very well, but there's not a lot of ways it can. Oh. Okay. Sleeping into entertainment. Oh, that's cute.
'Cause you could one of the themes of Pokemon Go. And through that game, Pokemon trainers all around the world began to spend more time walking outdoors.
Got me out of this chair, that's for sure.
The simple human act of walking and turn it into entertainment for many people around the world.
I prefer the sleeping part, though.
After walking, we decided to focus on the act of sleeping. Everyone spends a large part of their lives sleeping, and turning that into entertainment is our next challenge at Pokemon. Today, I would like to talk a little bit about how Pokemon plans to take on this task.
I would love to be entertained while I sleep.
First, I would like to announce that we are developing a new game called Pokemon Sleep.
Oh, well, that's
It
cute.
uses your time spent sleeping to affect gameplay. The game is being created
Select button.
with the help of Select Button, who developed Pokemon Magikarp Jump.
Oh, okay. That was actually a pretty good game.
The concept of this game is for players to look forward to waking up every morning.
That's something I don't do sometimes.
Pokemon Sleep
Oh, come on.
is
Here
information
we go.
such as the player's time spent sleeping or the time they wake up to create a new kind of entertaining gameplay. We plan to release Pokemon Sleep in 2020. Separately from Pokemon Sleep, we are also working alongside Nintendo and Niantic to
Ooh.
find more ways to turn resting into gameplay.
I like the resting part.
Let's have Nintendo come on stage to tell us more about a new device that they are working on.
Ooh, a new device.
Please welcome Mr. Maruyama from Nintendo.
So, Pokemon Go and Pokemon Stop. I wonder if there's exclusive
Maruyama from
Pokemon.
Nintendo. I'm in charge of device development.
Okay.
Do you all
Yeah.
remember this device?
Pokemon Plus. I saw the one in the video. It was like
Back in
this big.
2016, this Pokemon Go Plus was developed as a device.
I use the Pokeball Plus
Pokemon Go.
myself.
It was made to enhance the Pokemon Go experience, and many trainers out there continue to enjoy using it to this day. I believe that it has helped many players be more active in their Pokemon Go adventures.
Kinda hope it's a face mask where it's just two Pokeballs right over your face. That's what I use. Mine's somewhere around
Last
here.
year, we released the Pokeball Plus device, which included all of the Pokemon Go Plus functionality. Could also be used with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee on Nintendo Switch as a controller.
I really wish that I could use it on other things too. Have the Pokeball and
put their favorite Pokemon
back and
inside
forth.
the device and take them for walks.
I think there's an Eevee in mine. My partner
Let us
Eevee.
deliver a gameplay experience across multiple hardware platforms.
Oh, what do we got? It was like this big in the video.
Pokemon's initiative to turn sleep into entertainment is one we support at Nintendo, and we are developing a new device for it.
Eh,
We're calling
not that big.
Pokemon Go Plus Plus.
Plus, plus.
After we
The
finished
Go Plus
development
Plus.
of the Pokeball Plus, Mr. Ishihara approached us with a new idea, and we began working on it together.
This one allows for the sleep thing. Blah blah blah. Listens for your snoring.
As you can probably tell from the name, this device can also be used as a standard Pokemon Go Plus device. Use it as a Pokemon Go Plus while you're walking about during the day to be notified of nearby Pokestops via the LED and vibrations.
Yeah, but how can it attach to me? The thing about the ball is it has that
You can put it on your
wrist thing that it just allows me to pull it in and let it dangle like a bracelet. Cumbersome bracelet.
This is accomplished by the embedded accelerometer, and the results are sent to your smartphone via Bluetooth technology. By combining these sleep tracking features with the functionality of a Pokemon Go Plus, this device can help transform both the time spent walking, about during the day, and also the time spent sleeping at night, into something more fun and enriching for everyone.
I'm on the fence about this one. I like the sleep idea,
Back to you, Mr.
but it definitely needs something that allows it to attach to me. Because otherwise, I will throw it like a disc.
We also believe there are opportunities to incorporate resting into the gameplay of Pokemon Go to make it a more fun and fulfilling experience, and we're working with Niantic to explore new ideas. Let's have Niantic CEO, Mr. John Hanke, talk more about their involvement.
Oh, John Hanke. Very cool.
Hello everyone, I'm John Hanke from Niantic. Niantic pioneered a new kind of gaming by turning the whole world into a game board where we can all play and explore. By creating a new way to see the world and an incentive to go outside and exercise, we hoped to encourage a healthy lifestyle and to make a positive impact on our players and on the world. We're delighted to be working with the Pokemon Company on their efforts to encourage another part of a healthy lifestyle, getting a good night's rest. At Niantic, we love exploring the world on foot.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kyle. If you got the plus, you would just use it for sleeping, Pokeball for walking. I completely agree. Keep one by the bedside, one right here for when I'm on the go.
Good sleep habits in Pokemon Go as part of a healthy lifestyle. You'll be hearing more from us on this in the future. There's one more thing. Some of you may have noticed that Snorlax is particularly excited about this development. So excited that he's decided to take a nice, relaxing nap.
That's cute.
Look around in Pokemon Go and you may find a snoozing Snorlax just waiting to be collected. But don't wait too long. Once our sleeping Snorlax wakes up, he may disappear.
Well, let's pull this up real quick.
I'll hand it back to you, Mr. Ishihara.
Thank you, John.
Let's see if I can get another Snorlax.
John just said something about a sleeping Snorlax in Pokemon Go. And some of you there may be ready to pull out your smartphones right now to check it out, but please let me have your attention for just a little bit longer. I'm sure that by the end of our presentation today, Snorlax will start appearing in the game.
Okay. Just not yet. There's Turtwig.
At the Pokemon Company is to enrich both the real world and the virtual world with Pokemon characters. With that in mind, after having done so with walking, we now turn our focus to make sleeping more enriching for everyone. We want to turn sleep into entertainment.
I'm okay with that. Especially if it affects everything. That's all.
For our final announcement today,
Final announcement, you say?
I would like to show off just a little bit more of the project that DNA recently announced we are working on together.
Okay. I remember this.
The title is Pokemon Masters.
Masters. Oh.
This
On
project
smartphones. Okay, we've got a bunch of different generations
was an
here.
idea from Game Freak's Ken Sugimori to make a game that featured all of the past and present Pokemon trainers from the video games.
Yeah, we got Red, we got Steven.
Ken Sugimori
Cynthia.
also created this key art that represents the concept of the game.
It's beautiful. It is I love Kensugimori art.
In Pokemon Masters, all of your favorite Pokemon trainers, as well as their partner Pokemon from the main series RPGs, will appear. Development is still underway, but please take a look at some gameplay footage.
Yay, gameplay footage! Oh, this is adorable. Okay. Z moves. This is interesting.
Pokemon Masters will be released on Android and iOS in calendar year 2019.
Sometime this year. I'm okay with that.
We plan to reveal more details in June next month.
So,
Please wait just a little bit longer while we prepare our announcement.
probably at E3. Most likely.
So, what did you think? There's one more small thing I'd like to share with you all.
Oh. What do we got?
All of today's presenters, including myself, are wearing what we call Pokemon shirts.
Yay. Are they coming west? Please tell me they're coming west.
The first 151 Pokemon that Pokemon Go also began with are featured in original fabric designs.
Oh, this is gonna make me go broke.
Designs can be mixed and matched on a website to customize and order your very own shirt with this Pokemon Shirts service. And these are some of the shirts that were made.
Mm-hmm. I know of them.
Currently, this service began in Japan and is available in only select Asian territories. However, starting with North America and Europe, we plan to expand it to more regions around the globe.
Yeah. When?
Please look forward to further details to be announced at a later date.
Well, at least it's an official something.
Everyone here in attendance today. We also prepared a small souvenir using the Pokemon Shirts designs, so please pick it up on your way out.
Oh, that'll be cute.
Today, in order to give you a sense of what lies in Pokemon's future, we announced some projects that are still in development or planning phases. We will reveal more details about each project separately, so please look forward to hearing more about each individual project at a later date. That's all for our announcements today. Thank you very much.
Wow. So, we're finally getting those shirts in the West. They're gonna make me go broke because they translate to like $85 a piece in some cases. But let's get this to vlog mode. There we go. Very cool. So what do we got? We got Pokemon Masters. I want to start there because that was the one right near the end. Wow, that actually looked really good. It looked like it was really well made. I'm really excited to see how that plays out with the recent Pokemon game that just came out like this past week. What was it? Rumble. And what it was it's totally a microtransaction game, and that's okay, but I guess it gets a little grindy as you get a little bit later in, because of all that. But Pokemon Masters, I'm really excited because it's a across the board all the different characters. I'm wondering if it's canon. That would be really cool if it is canon. Because at that point we can try to figure out where different generations fit in to each other. You know, if we're getting Red, is it 20 years later Red, or is it the current continuity Red? You know, things like that. He did look a little young, but I'm pretty sure that Charizard Y was his. So Oh no, it's a smartphone game. It's probably a microtransaction based game in the same way as any of the uh, any other smartphone free to play game, or is it more like Pokemon Quest, where there was only a few things that you could really buy outside the game, and it wasn't a true microtransaction game. It was just a grindy game that was meant to be that way. And I really liked the I love Quest. I'll be honest. I've really loved Quest. I played the heck out of it for a long time. I bought all of the packs, and I'm still trying to beat Mewtwo. Mewtwo is the last thing that I wanted to try to beat. I just kind of slowed down because Let's Go came out. Speaking of Let's Go, that Pokemon Home. That's the next thing I want to talk about. Pokemon Home was it's a breath of fresh air. I'll be honest. That's probably one of my favorite things out of the entire announcement here was the fact that we don't have to rely on the 3DS Pokemon Bank. We can put it all onto the smartphone app, and they're going to continue to give service to it in the same way that Pokemon Bank is going to probably get service for a long time from now. Now you can get those Pokemon into a single place, and it looked like you could do Pokemon Go to it. You could do uh, the Let's Go games and Sword and Shield to it, and you can bring Pokemon from Pokemon Bank. And I'm wondering if the ones from Pokemon Bank can then go to Sword and Shield. We'll probably find out most likely next week during the direct, and I'm really excited about that because if we're getting every time we get a generation, the first thing I always watch for is how will it connect to Pokemon Bank. So ever since the 3DS versions were all coming out, there was always some sort of just something saying it connected to Pokemon Bank. In this case, it's home, and the fact that I can pull out my Pokemon and do that is awesome. So that's cool. That's its own thing. Let's talk about Detective Pikachu 2. He said that it's an ending basically that is a different ending than the movie gave us. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's fantastic, and the ending it was a based on watching the movie, the ending made sense. Right now, the ending of the Detective Pikachu games that wouldn't necessarily make sense as the same ending. So it makes sense that it's going to kind of veer into a completely different alternate story, basically. And I'm okay with that, and I'm really excited to see how that goes. But that also means that we'll probably get a port of Detective Pikachu onto the Switch, uh, most likely. We just don't know about it yet, but that makes a lot of sense if they did that. Um, let's see. So shirts, I'm excited about shirts. The Pokemon Sleep. That's the next one that I want to talk on. The Pokemon Sleep and the Go Plus Plus is very cool. I don't know how much I would personally use it because I actually use the Pokeball Plus, and the only reason I actually use it is the fact that it dangles on my wrist. Um, it didn't look like, at least in this stage of development, it didn't look like it had any real like way to attach it to you. They made it look like you just kind of hold it like this, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to do that. So they would have to really really give me something to put it on my lapel. I don't know. It looked like it was relatively heavy. It was like this big. Um I would totally get one just to keep next to my bed. So that's always a cool thing. I'm sure the one thing that I fear is if you put a Pokemon in it, in the same way that a Pokeball Plus does, that random out of nowhere once in a blue moon where you just hear the cry of the Pokemon. Could you imagine being in dead sleep and dead silence, 3 a.m. and here Nope. So, Pokemon Sleep will be very cool. I can't wait to see how they implement that and what they plan to do with that. But aside from all of it, it looks like Pokemon is, as always, just chugging on, still doing the same things, and trying to innovate on top of it. And I'm okay with that. That is something that Pokemon has done since the beginning. I mean, with the walking, with the Pikachu, Pokemon Pikachu walkers way back when, they've always wanted to get people to be active, and they've always wanted to try to implement weird tactics to their games. I am sad that we didn't get like a mystery dungeon or Snap 2 or any of those things, but I am happy that we got quite a few good announcements out of this. And I can't wait to see next week's 15-minute presentation for the Pokemon Direct. And that'll be very good. Like I said earlier, I am not going to stream that because that is at 9 a.m. my time. I will likely do a video later in the day, and I have no problem being that guy, but I'm not streaming that. I have work like an hour later, and I'm not gonna. No. So, otherwise, thanks for joining me. I still see I have a bunch of people. I see you on Facebook over there. I see people watching me here on YouTube. I don't think anyone actually ever came in on Twitch. It's so weird. No one ever comes in on Twitch. And there's probably people that are on Mixer, but Mixer, for some reason, will not mute when I was trying to click it. So I had to exit out. So, hi, Mixer. Bye, Mixer. Other than that, you know the drill, folks. Real quick, I am trying to get myself on a better schedule of posting videos, 3 a week at the least, and you'll see those on ProfessorTrime.com, which is just a link to my YouTube, honestly. And I have tons of unboxing videos. I will be doing a bunch of other videos. I'll probably talk a little bit more in depth on what was announced here. I'll likely do a reaction video to the press conference next week and whatever we end up getting at E3, because they did say in June that is most likely we're going to get something. So, other than that, thanks for joining me, folks. Don't forget to check out my YouTube. Go like and subscribe. And stay cool, Pokemon trainers. I think I have talked enough here. Have a great one.